5 board meetings now.
Yeah.
Our board meeting, when she came in and we referred it to the planning board.
Yep, then to the
Planning board, zoning board of appeals, back here,
back to the planning board.
back
Now
to the
back.
planning board. Public hearings at the planning board, this public hearing.
Yep.
Special use permit for this. If nobody comes in here to contest this, which we got about 7 minutes left,
Okay,
we would move on the resolution to get this special permit. And I don't want to take away your moment in the sun.
oh no, that's fine. I've done this 5 times, I think.
Okay, I mean, it is interesting how, I guess, the process takes care of itself to make sure that something doesn't get approved that shouldn't.
Yeah,
Holy cow. Is she coming tonight?
no, she couldn't make it tonight.
Pardon?
Amy couldn't make it tonight.
Okay. Because Amy's been to 5 of these board meetings?
Yeah, 5 of these meetings.
Since mid-September, early October?
Yep, early October.
She, every time I've seen her, she seems to have a good disposition about it.
Yeah,
Okay. Les, you got a dog?
No dog.
What do you think about a dog daycare out there?
Sounds good?
You're not gonna get up and at the public hearing and talk against it?
No.
Okay. Well, guess what, guys? We got about 7 minutes, maybe they'll just flood in.
yeah.
All right?
Get about a half a dozen people ready to
If
speak.
that happens, then you probably will want to get up.
Yeah, I will.
Okay. Kosher that was, Attorney Genesis. Was it?
Yeah, it was,
You know?
I think it's more than you need to do. So, it was, I'll take it.
You know, haven't we had an agreement the last 3 years? I'm trying to keep this out of court.
But I don't think there's any action.
Well, that's good.
And anyway.
Well, that's
I
what
mean,
you do for a living.
I've been away
Through
from
next
it almost 50 years. And it has,
Will be.
what do they call it? Like Abraham Lincoln, I used to keep Abraham Lincoln on my desk. Actually, so I used to have it right there.
That's a good idea.
Let's see what I can do.
Yeah.
About paraphrase. Basically, what litigation is litigation. That's what the lawyer
I was around right, yeah. We wanted it, again, we wanted
But on the other hand, you have to be explaining.
did, I'm sorry.
Oh,
I do houses that go into the city or.
something must have happened,
People from
with backlog of court
big house
cases downtown.
and really big old beautiful house.
Everybody and their brother called the jury.
And there's no kid anymore there.
Well, they're catching up. They're catching up with that. Yeah, they're catching up with that.
And then there was still years of moving here
It's unbelievable how many people are going to the jury.
and that's,
Yeah.
And it ends up,
A lot of people know it.
you know, by the time we bought our house, there was like one house that we would have bought.
brother, Ted,
Hey, I got
And we're never gonna get it because there's just people on there. Yeah. Well, let's keep it going.
I don't know, I haven't called him. I haven't talked to him. But Mary Ann Lamb, I saw her at lunch today, she goes, you're not gonna do this.
Exactly.
Oh, really? Is that advice?
Huh? I mean,
Might as well start looking now.
what?
Seriously, it's gonna take a while. That's the thing. Keeps on moving forward. I don't think we're going month to month. Or if they come up for that.
Yeah, you know. And you avoid not just, I mean, it's not just the defendant, it's the prosecutor.
Sure. Well, I mean, that was that day was unbelievable. But it dawned on me that I think everything's good. The last 20 years. And to the average Joe, you're like, oh,
Well, that's horrible. It sounds terrible. It sounds weird. Yes. It does. It's a great selling point that on the other hand, this person is, they do these.
right, exactly, I'm like, strange.
And actually, I was talking to Doug, I mean, how many of these hundreds and hundreds of traffic cases, for example, 2 and 4, get tried? Maybe 1%.
Right.
I think I tried one speeding ticket, aside from my own.
Yeah.
One, including my own.
Right, well, you know,
You can't, speeding cases, you can't.
it seems tough to.
She is so.
Okay. What's yours? All right, you're not here for number 4, right?
Hope you're number 2.
Yeah, that you should be here for. Okay. Okay.
And you're right.
That's, I didn't lose the irony on that, by the way. Yeah, Kim, that's probably her sense of humor. Let's make that number 2. So,
Is that why it was not put there?
you never know what
I
Kim,
enroll.
Kim is, yes. Yeah.
Or he has to recuse himself.
Yeah, I didn't get lost in the agenda.
He has to recuse himself
This
as
one,
well as
you know,
project,
was it last, so we had 18 or 19?
and obtain. So you would have to do that. And then when the project comes in,
I'm just kidding.
Are you kidding me?
he would.
I'm already out.
Do you want to leave?
Is there anything against Art leading the pledge?
Yes.
Yes, no.
That's awesome.
No relation to the project.
I don't still, we got 1 minute to go.
We're gonna sing it, yes.
I might talk to Lori Miffin and say, is there anything that me, if I'm in the meeting, why can't I have Bill Abbott from the meeting? They're gonna tell me no, right?
I'm not gonna tell you.
Same answer when he asked
This is a
about me.
lawyer.
Okay. Anyway, well, we ready? Let's have at it. Okay, we are going to bring the December 1st, 2023 Webster Town, 2022 Webster Town Board meeting to order, and Art Patron is going to lead us in the pledge. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, Dolly, roll call.
Supervisor Flaherty.
Aye.
Councilman Abbott.
Here.
Councilman Gonzalez. Present. Councilman Cahill.
Here.
Councilwoman Wynn. Here. Town Attorney Gillespie.
Russ.
Okay, our first item tonight is a public hearing to discuss a special use permit for Rough Day Resort at 1085 Gravel Road. Looking out at the audience, is there anybody here that wants to take the podium to talk about their being for or against, or any comments or questions about this special use permit? Okay, well, I'm going to open the public hearing. And since it is 7:31, this was properly advertised, I'm sure people love their dogs. I don't think anybody's against this. This is the 5th board meeting in the last 3 months on this. Planning board, zoning board, town board. So I'm going to close out the public hearing unless anybody has any objections to that.
No objections.
Thank you. Public hearing is closed. Now, we do have a resolution on this, and I would like to make a motion as the Webster Town Board of granting a kennel special use permit to Rough Day Resort, Amy Holtz, located on the west side of Gravel Road at the intersection of Cane Pass, south of Old Bridge, known as tax account number 078.19-3-17.
Supervisor Flaherty.
Aye.
Councilwoman Wynn.
Aye.
Councilman Cahill.
Abstain.
Councilwoman Cataldi. Aye. Councilman Abbott?
Aye.
All right, now, unless,
Can I make a comment on this one?
Sure.
Just want very brief. This is the first resolution we passed since the enactment of the new code. So I just want to I want you to note on there, I made reference to the old one because we processed this through the old code, but we've enacted this under the new code. So, I mean, it doesn't change anything, but I want you to know we'll be using the new code sections. If you look at it, you'll see I put it in there. But it was under the former code, section 225-17, that,
and now it's
Then we
section
had-
269-21.
yeah,
Yeah.
I had to look at everything up because obviously it's changed, but we'll be using, and so any of you catch me or anybody else who prepares a resolution, make sure we use the new code in the future.
Duly noted, huh? Dolly, I know you'll be all over that. Thank
Can I
you,
just-
Charlie.
Can I just amend the resolution to include, it's a type 2 under seeker and a negative declaration?
We have it, it's type 2.
Mhm.
We have it as a type 2.
You know,
Oh, I'm sorry, what did you say?
you got it stated in the resolution.
Oh, okay, well, it is, okay, gotcha, all right.
Thanks, Bill.
Okay, unless the bane of my existence is blocking anybody, nobody else has come into the boardroom since I asked if anybody wanted to get on the podium for the public hearing. The next section of the meeting is the open to the floor for any speaker to be allowed up to 5 minutes to talk about anything they would like to. Does anybody want to take the podium tonight? You know the Bills are playing at 8:15 tonight, Don. I think I see a pattern here. Okay, next item up is, and now you never cease to disappoint, the last board meeting, 2 weeks ago today. I've reviewed the minutes, and I make a motion that we approve the November 17, 2022 board meeting minutes.
Second.
Supervisor Flaherty?
Aye.
Councilman Abbott?
Aye.
Councilwoman Catali? Aye. Councilman Cahill?
Aye.
Councilwoman Wood? Aye.
I know Councilman Cahill did the bills this week.
Yes, I did, and I found no problems with the bills, so I would move that we pay the bills as submitted by the Director of Finance.
Second. Councilman Cahill?
Aye.
Councilwoman Catali? Aye. Councilman Abbott?
Aye.
Councilwoman Wynn? Aye. Supervisor Flaherty?
Aye. And I did get a chance to review the prepaid warrants. One of the good things about having a laptop on me at all times. Too late today, but okay, right? Got it in under time, and I make a motion that we approve those as submitted by the Director of Finance.
Second. Supervisor Flaherty?
Aye.
Councilwoman Catali? Aye. Councilman Abbott?
Aye.
Councilman Cahill?
Aye.
Councilwoman Wynn? Aye.
Art, I apologize that we've kept you here this long for this next one. But do you want to give a little explanation of this?
I would love to.
Thank you.
These are requesting the board to allow us to release 3 RFPs, one for polymer, which is a chemical used in our dewatering process, one for hypochlorite, which is used for disinfection, and one for ferric, which is used to remove phosphorus, which is one of our species permit limits. This is a, with the market as it is, this is a great exercise to survey the market, make sure what we're paying is appropriate, and maybe look at different products or drive some price savings for us.
It's a good exercise because we've seen the cost of these materials just skyrocket recently.
Absolutely, we have, and we've been the town's been fortunate for many years. It's been somewhat stable, but obviously recently they've been through the roof. And if we can lock some prices in with some good terms, that's what we aim to do.
Yeah, and Paul Adams, our Director of Finance, is here. I think a couple weeks ago, finished up the exercise of taking 6 major departments' budgets and doing a third quarter 2022 budget actual. Something that stuck out, first of all, we did great. I mean, our actuals are trending much better than what we budgeted for 2022 overall. And the sewer is no different from that, the sewer department, but those specific line items of these things, the prices are going up. And I think the actuals on these line items, three quarters were higher than what we had budgeted. Is that pretty accurate?
That's absolutely accurate. We're doing the best we can. Those aren't, so the use of the chemicals, there's nothing we can control. We need those chemicals. Those three are what we use at the plant, at the facility to us basically make clean water. We're trying to cut back in other areas as best we can, but hopefully this will allow us to get a handle on these costs.
Sure. Any other comments?
I would make a motion to approve going out to bid for chemicals for the wastewater treatment plant, sodium hypochlorite in bulk, ferric chloride solution, bulk component.
Second.
Councilwoman Kelly.
Aye.
Councilman Abbott.
Aye.
Councilman Cahill.
Aye.
Councilwoman Wynn. Aye. Supervisor Flaherty.
Aye. Next item up tonight.
Put it in perspective. So our hypo and our fair, they come in tankers. And that's the amount we use. Every 2 weeks, we're getting tankerfuls. Polymer comes in 2,000 gallon totes. So we go through a lot of it. So it's not jugs, it's tankers.
Unbelievable. So the next item up tonight, relatively a housekeeping item. Any questions by the board as to our esteemed receiver of taxes, Dolly, and the fact that we're going to authorize to bond receiver for that? Yeah, I feel pretty comfortable making this motion. Make a motion for the Webster Town Board to authorize the bonding of the receiver of taxes.
Second.
Supervisor Flaherty.
Aye.
Councilwoman Kelly.
Aye.
Councilman Abbott.
Aye.
Councilman Cahill.
Aye.
Councilwoman Wynn.
Would it be safe to say, Paul, that through this bonding process and the insurance company, I mean, they're not going to bond somebody if they find any background?
That's correct.
Yeah, I think Dolly will be okay.
Yeah, this is nothing new. We've had, receiver of taxes have been about for,
Right.
just formalizing it.
Now, our next item up tonight, is just real quickly, I'm going to make a motion to table this. I just want to first explain why. We were hoping that that Mary Harrington, our town engineer, along with Art Patron and I think Denise Jones, we're going to be getting together with some county personnel, Bill Putt, and some others, to get some clarification on some things that have been told to us about meter reads or flow reads on this. That has not happened yet. I think you're trying to schedule for next week. And because of that, I don't feel comfortable with us moving forward with adopting and approving the sign and name. Any questions on that? Okay. Then I make a motion that we table item 4 on the IMA amendment between the county and the town of Webster.
Second.
Supervisor Flaherty.
Aye.
Councilwoman Kelly.
Aye.
Councilman Abbott.
Aye.
Councilman Cahill.
Aye.
Councilwoman Wynn.
Aye.
Paul, is Chris?
I can explain this.
Yeah,
Okay, Chris,
and I think Bill can too.
Chris Pyle is not here, but this, Chris Pyle is proposing that the Parks and Recreation Department purchase a Bronco Giant G2700 tractor with a mini snow blower attachment, and the purpose is going to be mainly to clear the sidewalks down Ridge Road, but this particular piece of equipment has many other uses from what I understand. I think they're currently using a Kubota, which is not the proper piece of equipment to clear a couple of miles of sidewalk. So this would be a nicer upgrade for them. So we're proposing that we use ARPA funds. There's currently about 1.2 million of ARPA funds that we earmarked for general government services. So a portion, this can come out of that portion. And, so I think we can cover it that way if you approve.
slide some Q&A on this when it was first proposed. Or it wasn't first proposed a week ago. Does anybody have any questions or comments on this?
I mean, the cost is $101,000, so it's not
Yeah.
insignificant.
No, but it's a needed piece of equipment to get the job done.
It is.
It will allow them to do more than they can get done now with the piece of equipment they have. But right now, they can't get to the ridge road sidewalks in the time of year. It just takes too long to build a piece of equipment. If you have any significant snowfall.
It's funny, and I don't want to belabor the point, but everybody at first glance is like, sidewalks, love sidewalks. We should have sidewalks in every street, in every neighborhood in this town, right? Right, Bill? Because, you know, once you put them in, you're done.
It's just the beginning.
Yeah. And don't get me wrong, the Ridge Road sidewalks are awesome. But, you know, there's other things that come into play, this is one of them. The only other thing I will say is that I'm gonna try to, in the first quarter, get with Paul and do one of the workshop presentations to really start reconciling what we have in the ARPA money still,
Yeah.
so that we're not just kind of reactively going at this, because, and I know Patty, you and I have talked about it, we should start to have, you know, take a look at a plan. What is it? By the end of '24, we have to commit, and by the end of '26, we have to spend.
Right.
That was one of the concerns I had when this was first put out,
Yeah.
and I did ask. And Paul provided a fairly good synopsis of where we are, but I think it would be good to delve into a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's come up with a plan for the rest of it.
Yes.
Right, yeah, so, well, I think yeah. All right, I make a motion to approve the use of $101,454.51 of ARPA funds to purchase the Tabraco Giant G2700 tractor with mini snow blower attachment, V-plow, and 1-yard bucket from Moffett Turf Equipment, Inc.
Second.
Supervisor Flaherty?
Aye.
Councilman Abbott?
Aye.
Councilwoman Catali?
Aye.
Councilman Cahill?
Aye.
Councilwoman Wynn?
Aye.
All right, well, that concludes our formal agenda tonight. I am going to make a motion to go into executive session, referencing section 105 of the New York Public Officers Law, subsection E. 1E, sorry, I was reading 1. And I would like, obviously, the town board members, the town attorney, and the two guests I would like invited are Paul Adams, our finance director, and Brady Connor, our human resources.
Second.
Supervisor Flaherty?
Aye.
Councilwoman Catali?
Aye.
Councilman Abbott?
Aye.
Councilman Cahill? Councilwoman Wynn?
Aye.
So, Dolly, that is 7:45 p.m. And I can't wait to tell you, because Councilman Cahill says he's got a 10-minute drive to his house. Speed.
No, I said it.
Oh, I'm sorry, Councilman Abbott, not Councilman Cahill.
Do we have an opportunity for any announcements? So I just want to bring
Sure.
people's attention to the fact that Webster and the Village is having a Winter Wonderland celebration on Saturday from 2 till 5:30. You can stroll along Main Street, and holidays around the world, carolers, carriage rides, the North Pole at the Veterans Memorial Park, music with Santa, there's the library, story time, and cookie decorating, and lots of fun. So come out for that, and then plan on hopefully staying for the parade, which starts at 6:30. That's always a great event. And the town board will be manning a table for a holiday donation drive. We are hosting a donation drive for Webster Hope to benefit our residents in need. So Saturday afternoon from 2 to 4 outside Village Hall, residents can drop off their donations and then enjoy the Winter Wonderland festivities and have a chance to meet and greet with the town board members.
This Saturday or next Saturday?
It's this Saturday, and it will be in front of Village Hall. The village board will not be at this because they're busy with the activities at the gazebo in Veterans Park. So we're kind of sharing the duties that day.
Long line for Santa every year.
Did you sit on his left
I
list?
did not.
Maybe you should this year.
Yeah,
I'll interrupt with a question. Mr. Supervisor, can I share a piece of the news?
you sure can.
All right. So I just thought I would share with the board and the public that today we had the Webster Employee Appreciation Luncheon. And over 100 Webster employees were able to have a meal provided for them through a grant that we secured. And it was a very nice event and a way to say thank you for all the employees who serve the citizens very well here at the town of Webster, who do a very nice job. We also tied it in with some wellness initiatives, and we're looking to kind of refresh our wellness look for 2023. So I just thought I'd share that today.
Well, I want to thank everyone who went to the effort to put it on. It was really very
Yeah.
nice event.
Yes, and some great people did great work, and a number of the board members were there, and I know that employees appreciate that.
Thanks, Brady. I don't want to short anybody else.
Well, the village, also to the museum, they have an event, and I also have a table to display our country. So please come down and, support your business and everybody else, and also to pray. Good night.
Thanks. All right. So I think, Karen, I think